Hi, Andrigo. I got your email and I'm happy to give you feedback. So let's take a look here. Loosens gun, I think you want to say loosen without the S. Loosen gun control for ordinary citizens in Brazil. Yeah, so just take away that S. Facing the violence, mostly violent. Well, I think you're right. Facing the violence problem in Brazil is not easy. In 2017, roughly 170 people die every day, according to the Brazilian Forum on Public Safety. So almost 64,000 murders and 45,000 of those involve firearms. Okay, good. This number makes me think about self-defense. If the violence is too high, you want a period or a comma right here. The only way to be safer when the police can't be close is having a gun. Okay, very clear. The statistics, I think, are very important to your essay. You're demonstrating a significant need. Okay, tiny little errors here and there, but you can fix those, I think, without too much problem. So let's take a look a little bit more. We have more than 8 million illegal guns in the country. So you're going to put a comma because you're combining two independent clauses here with the conjunction so we can realize that criminals are ready for war and ordinary people can't defend our families. Here, when criminals think how to rob a house, they know that all the people inside are unarmed. It can be different if the thief gets inside and faces another person, you want to say, right? Armed. Many robberies can be avoided if the thief knows the ordinary citizen has a loaded gun to defend their family property. Okay, so now you're making some logical sense here. Like people wouldn't want to go into a house if they feel like they wouldn't want to rob a house. They feel like they could get hurt at. So pretty logical. Again, a few errors you can fix, I think, without too much trouble. Brazilian people are facing a difficult time with violence while a new president won the last elections. Using the speech that all good people have a right to choose if they want to have a gun or not. In his thoughts, federal police can only fill the blanks about some requisites, and if the citizens have a normal profile, they are able to have a gun at home for self-defense. Okay, so I think so far pretty good. I'm going to pause the video and then we will come back to it. All right, so back to your essay here. I like it, Andrigo. I think you do a pretty good job writing about this topic. A couple of things that I think are important. You do mention the opposition. You say the big problem around this new position of the government is if an ordinary citizen is prepared to have a gun inside there. You talk about the problems you could have. And I think you have to be open and honest. It's not going to be just a silver bullet, no pun intended, right, to fix all the problems. But you do think about it. So even with the risk, I believe in the right to choose. Everyone else that we feel uncomfortable at home. So you're suggesting that even knowing the risks, it's worth it. Okay, I find that much more effective than pretending there are no risks, that this is going to save everybody and stuff like that, which isn't true. And what it does is it makes everybody who participates in the argument just feel like there's no purpose, right? So you want to be honest, you want to be accurate, and then you want to deal with it. And I think you are. You're willing to even put your life on the line for this. So anyways, I think that's a good job. Works cited should be its own page. You're going to put down here. It's not too hard to do. Should be alphabetical. So BBC would come here, and I guess Reuters. If you can find the authors of these articles, that's much better. It gives your evidence credibility. But if you can't, then you just have to go with the title. And I don't think, like even Reuters.com, I bet there's a different title than the web page. Anyways, and you want to do MLA 8. I tell my students, I just say use ezbib.com. Ezbib.com will help you do the works cited page. But anyways, like I said, I think you do a pretty good job addressing the prompt. pointing out some important arguments that you need to be aware of. Your writing is pretty good. Some errors here that hopefully you can work on and fix. That way they're not a problem. And just keep going. Okay, it's a good, solid essay. So good job.